Today, what do you have for us, sir?
By the grace of God, we're going to be studying about betrayal tonight.
Betrayal.
We're going to do something about betrayal. I believe this is one of the wine that every one of us heading for greatness must drink in life. Betrayal. I know anyone aiming to be something in life must surely face it.
Wow.
And I think we should all be prepared for it. Like I said in this program, we come to actually empower you against every weariness, weakness, and whatever ignorance you are battling with, which can capitalize the strength of Satan defeating you. But I'm sure that as God is going to be using me to tell you something about just life, you are going to receive the strength you need to get over all those strategies of the devil, especially that make people commit suicide, destroy their values, not knowing that some of those things that are going through are just prediction of how great they are. And that's why you need to understand, like I said last week about rejection, and today I want you to know the part of the thing that will confront you in life is going to be betrayal. And then betrayal is going to be announcing to you how great and how important you are, because nobody is going to betray you for nothing. Nobody's going to waste his time betraying you if you are nobody. So you suffer betrayal because you are something special. And what is betrayal is simply breach of trust. In other words, somebody sabotaging the trust you put in him or her. I believe at some point in our life we need people to relate with, and at every stage of our life we need friends. We need companions, we need colleagues. We just need somebody confident, somebody you can confide in. Then at some point, those people you confide in may likely breach the trust that you confide in them. And that's when the issue of betrayal comes up. And if you are not properly guided and nurtured, you are likely to really be disrupted or even commit suicide. I've seen people who have actually committed suicide on that ground, that they were betrayed by loved one. Of course, we don't talk about betrayal with someone we hate you. Betrayal usually comes from someone you actually love. But you know, the irony is you just know that you love them, but you don't actually know if they love you until certain things happen before you can validate those that truly love you. You may love everybody, and that's what most people suffer today. You love people and you entrust your mind into their hands, and before you know, something happened along the line, they pull you down. In other words, they trash the trust that you invested in them. At such point, it could be so painful, it could be so agonizing and frustrating. But I just want to encourage you that no matter what you are going through, in case someone has betrayed you in life, please understand it's not peculiar with you. It's part of the tonic every great man must drink in life to rise to greatness.
Okay, thank you so much for that one. Honestly, betrayal, I know so many of us have gone through it. I've gone through it myself. Let's quickly take a commercial break, and when we come back, Pastor Joshua will tell us more. We are right back right here. You're listening to The Refining Moments. Please go ahead, sir.
Thank you very much. And I'd like you to know, my listener, tonight that most of the people that turn out to be your greatest enemies today, if you check carefully, have once been your best friend. And that's what I've come to discover about life. Most of the people that becomes your fiend, F-I-E-N-D, are once your friend. Just a deletion of R there. Friend, fiend. Now you got to understand something that why they were able to become your fiend today, or enemy if you like, the strongest foe you will have in life, is because they are in custody of much of your secret.
That's true. You can still reach Pastor Paul on 0703-795-3305. 0703-795-3305.
And that's it. We have to be very careful, especially in this perilous time, how we entrust our secret to the lives of men. Like I always say, your secret is your security, your feeling, your thoughts. And then you share your thoughts with people, but along the line something happened. Now they use that as a weapon to fight you. Now at such cases, you experience what we call betrayal. Now let me say this. Why do people actually betray? There are several reasons to that, but let's look at it. Maybe I'll share three with you tonight. And number one reason I see why people betray, just like it happened even from our mentor, and that is the author of our faith, Christ Jesus himself. Thank you. I think the first thing you notice about betrayal, the reason why people betray, and the technology has not changed it today, is number one, because of greed. Now greed will always produce betrayal. When people are conscious of money, they just want to get something out of you. They don't mind trading you for that purpose.
That's true.
I'm sure some of you listening to me has experienced what I'm saying right now. People you have trusted before so much have traded you just for some few amount of money. Remember, Jesus was traded by Judas simply because of 30 pieces of silver.
Wow.
How much is 30 pieces of silver? Theologian said just a 113 days wages of a common laborer.
Wow.
Common laborer. Now let's look at that in Nigerian perspective. For example, a common laborer in Nigeria maybe earns 1,000 naira per day. For example, a factory worker.
Yeah.
Now just calculate 1,000 naira by 113, and that's 113,000. Can you imagine somebody selling you out because of 113,000? Not even 113 million.
Wow.
That's even much. But in our generation today, somebody can betray you because of 5,000 naira. I have
Yes,
seen it.
so-
I have seen it.
I know.
I've seen a woman kill her son, her own son,
Wow.
because she needed just 4,000 naira.
Oh my God.
She betrayed her daughter and killed her son, her grandson, for 4,000 naira. That's what people can do. Greed, quest for money can make people betray you. I know some of you have gone through such or are going through that and will even still go through it. Because as long as the love of money avail on the earth, there is no way someone will not betray you.
That's true.
Especially those who are close to you. And when you sense people who are too greedy, you have to be very careful. If not, you are toiling around betrayers. And certainly they will trash you one day. So greed is one of the reasons why people betray. The second reason why you face betrayal is greatness. I must confess this.
Yeah.
If you are going to be great in life, you must pass through betrayal. You can't just avoid it. So when people begin to betray you, begin to understand that you are moving to another dimension of life. Because those who betray you very often are people who are targeting either where you are or where you want to be.
They envy you.
Those who betray you are people who don't actually like you, who don't love you, who want to either outweigh you. And in the process, they are willing to do anything to get you down. Aware of that every time you're about to rise to another higher dimension of life, I bet you one of the things that will happen to you is that some people will betray you. So don't
Very
get
true.
ostracized, don't get bastardized about that. Just encourage yourself and tell yourself, I'm going to move on. I'm going to move on, because the essence of betrayal by the devil's strategy is just to emasculate your passion for greatness, is to kill your passion for what you are aiming at. So you don't have to give in for that. So you just need to tell yourself, after all, my master suffered the same. I'm going to face it and I'll conquer it.
Amen.
And then you just move on. Are you hearing what I'm saying? And sometimes God allow betrayal to expose wrong people
Oh, yeah.
in your life. People you thought love you. You can swear to anyone that I know that Titi loves me. I can swear, I can give my blood to it. I know that Mike loves me. And God soon is going to prove you wrong. The best you can know of man is his face, not his heart. And God have access to the heart of man. And for him to show you that some of the people you trust are not worthy of your trust, betrayal comes up.
Yeah.
And God want to show you there is no one worthy of your belief beside him. He's the only one that cannot trash you down. He's the only one that cannot betray you. And that's why things like this happen. So I just want to encourage you, learn not to trust in man completely. And that's why he said, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean on upon your own understanding. There is no man that is worthy of all your trust. I bet you no man. Because the best man you trust today can be the worst tomorrow.
What wondrous love is this, oh my soul, oh my soul. What wondrous love is this, oh my soul. What wondrous love is this that calls